Thursday. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Before we get you those games, just a couple of things. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Free NFL picks are updated all season long. Free picks every day from all the major sports. We also have college football. We have NBA, college basketball, NHL, World Cup, and more. It is a good time to subscribe. And also, if you would support our channel, thumbs up. We greatly appreciate it. Then visit TonySpicks.com, our multi-capper site showcasing top cappers in our industry. Click the links to the hot cappers to get signed up to some of our long-term passes. Cappers like Mindy, Ramon, Tiffany have been hot, as well as Nick. Click the links, get signed up to see our premium picks here on the center of the page, as well as our best bets. Each capper can release one best bet per sport per day. So we see many of them up there right now. $15 pick. Each capper can designate one of their picks as a $15 premium pick from their card to introduce their service to new and existing customers. Also our 3-packs, which are great value. And our pick ticker, you can buy these individual picks a la carte from our pick ticker. I want to make note of our promo code. You can save 20% off all premium pick packages. When you use that promo code TonyT at checkout, you can access our page by clicking the link in the description. Click the All Cappers tab and get signed up. Always love to hear from you guys, so post your picks in the comments below. We are looking for cappers, so you can apply over at our website at TonySpicks.com in the footer section. Also, our podcast, every pick in podcast form, available on all major platforms. Just search Tony's Picks on your favorite platform. All right, let's get this one started. Bills and Lions NFL pick here for Thursday. Buffalo center questionable. On defense, they have a defensive end and linebacker out. Buffalo improved to 7-3 with their 31-23 home win to the Cleveland Browns. Bills gained 357 yards with 171 rushing on 33 carries. Josh Allen completed 67% of his passes with 7.3 yards per attempt. He threw for 197 yards and a touchdown on the season. Allen a 65% completion rate with 8 yards per attempt. Detroit improved to 4-6, a 31-18 road win at New York Giants. Lions posted 325 yards with 160 rushing on 37 carries. Defensively, they limited the Giants to over 3 yards per attempt with 324 passing yards on 44 attempts. Jared Goff completed 65% of his passes in the win, 6.3 yards per attempt. He did throw for 165 yards. This year, Goff a 64% completion rate with 7.5 yards per attempt. Lions' last home game, they were held to just 15 points and 254 yards to the Packers. Against good defensive teams, the Lions produced 6 points at Dallas. They were shut out at New England. On the road, the Bills are holding teams to 289 yards, 6.1 yards per pass attempt. The play here, Buffalo and Detroit under 54.5. Giants and Cowboys NFL pick here on Thursday. Giants have a tight end, left guard, center, and right tackle out. Their left tackle is questionable. A backup offensive guard out, and another guard is questionable. A backup right tackle questionable. On defense, both cornerbacks are out. A safety questionable. New York fell to 7-3 after their 31-18 home defeat to Detroit Lions. Giants gained 413 yards with 89 rushing on 26 carries. Defensively, they allowed 4 yards per rush to the Lions with 165 passing on 26 attempts. Daniel Jones completed 61% of his passes with 7.8 yards per attempt. He threw for 341 yards, a touchdown, and 2 interceptions. This season, Jones a 65% completion rate with 6.9 yards per attempt. Dallas improved to 7-3. A 40-3 road win at Minnesota. Cowboys produced 458 yards with 151 rushing on 40 carries. Defensively, they held the Vikings to over 4 yards per rush with 110 passing on 30 attempts. Dak Prescott completed 88% of his passes, 11 yards per attempt. He threw for 276 yards and 2 touchdowns. On the year, Prescott a 68% completion rate with 7.4 yards per attempt. The Giants' injuries to our offensive line, a massive concern here. Smith is a patchwork offensive line here. This impacts everything offensively for New York. Past 3 games, Cowboys are running for 5.1 yards per rush, averaging 270 yards passing for nearly 8 yards per attempt. Third down conversions are going to be a big challenge here for the Giants, and their defense will likely wear out in the second half. The play here will be Dallas -10. Patriots and Vikings NFL pick Thursday. New England wide receiver Parker questionable, as is the center and right tackle. Their left guard is out. Both second-string offensive tackles are out. Defensively, the Patriots are healthy. Vikings have a left tackle on offense out. On defense, a defensive end questionable. New England improved to 6-4 with their 10-3 home win to New York Giants. Patriots gained 297 yards in this one with 99 rushing on 26 carries. Defensively, they limited the Jets to under 2 yards, under 3 yards per rush with 44 passing yards on 22 attempts. Mac Jones completed 85% of his passes with 9.1 yards per attempt. He threw for 246 yards. Now on the year, Jones a 69% completion rate with 7.1 yards per attempt. Minnesota falls to 8-2 with that 40-3 home defeat to Dallas. Vikings gained a season low 183 yards with 73 rushing on 17 carries. Defensively, they allowed 3.5 yards per rush along with 307 passing yards on 30 attempts. Kirk Cousins completed 52% of his passes with 4.6 yards per attempt. He passed for 105 yards. On the year, Cousins a 63% completion rate with 6.5 yards per attempt. Patriots in their past 3 games faced Zach Wilson twice and Sam Ehlinger. 4 weeks ago, it was Justin Fields and Jacoby Brissett. These are quarterbacks they face, not the strongest, pretty weak. Vikings 81% conversion rate at home in the red zone. The play here, Minnesota minus 2.5. That was our NFL Pick Show here for action on Thursday. Make sure to like and subscribe and set those notifications. And, of course, visit TonySpace.com for our best bets. All right, I'm Tony T. Be sure to we'll have more video coverage for you guys a little later with